Today, my fellow friends, Love Live just announced its cast and synopsis for its latest series work, which I talked about earlier when they did a little promotional video, well, a teaser in a way. It was called Love Live Bluebird. And the way it looked like this was going to be a very melancholy like Love Live, one we have yet ever seen before. Something on the side of Yuji Sasaki, but more mellow. And I've been looking forward to this because this one drop, but also there's another group that people have been looking forward to, hoping to have their calling for a new series already because Miyazaki is going to have two more movies and Superstar already wrapped up. People wondering what's next for Love Live, and we all thought it was going to be the next cast, but nothing been promoted for them whatsoever for a series. But we got this new one already just hitting the ground running. And it's crazy. Like all over my X feed, I've been seeing people talking about the character designs, what's similar, what's different. And the artwork is definitely different compared to the others. Something about it just doesn't feel like the usual Love Live. They have the colorful hair designs, but it's just, I guess, the way they're drawn feels different from the usual Love Live that we're used to seeing. So, will it be melancholy? Will it be the thing that I thought it would be? Well, yes and no. I know they're going to drop the extreme dramatic scene that the other girl band animes have been doing, such as Bang Dream or Girls Band Cry or even Bochi the Rock, and even this new one that's out right now, the Maiden one. So there's been a lot of good girls band thing, but we're forgetting that this is a girls idol thing. So, but I was still hoping for some kind of dramatic kind of series to happen, a more of a love life we have never seen before, something even more different than Yuji Sasaki. We did get that though. In tone, probably not, but we'll have to wait and see. But this Monday, like early Monday, like when the moon was still up, the characters, each of them have their own Twitter accounts and stuff, and they're doing a self introduction videos on a stream site on their YouTube channel. And pretty much it's created by 10, yes, not the 9, but one more, 10 high school students from the Love Academy High School, short as L High, on online satellite schools from all over Japan. So it starts off, I guess this is going to be our main character, Furuoka Takagashi, fails her high school entrance exam because she was bad at math. So she decides to enroll at L High, and she is shocked to find out that there's no uniforms, no classrooms, or any faculties found in traditional high school. But she also able to find other people who share the same dreams as them. So the story is going to be about possibilities. They believe that if they put their minds together, they can do anything. Even if they lose, there's always next time. There's stories that they can make come true. They can make their dreams come true. Wait, what? They said that wrong. Is they can make come true. It's a story that they can make come true together. They should have added dreams in there or something. It's showing that when one dream fails, you can create another, or there's another way towards your dream. There isn't always one path towards it. Back in the day, how people always wanted to be famous, and the only way that they can be famous is they join a Hollywood or do radio or be a news anchor or anything like that. You have to join this big pipeline, or you had to become a comic book artist. You had to go through these main sources, these publishing companies. In order to do that, you have to be their runt. You have to, eat dirt and follow their every need. In today's age, you don't have to do that. You don't have to go the traditional routes to become famous or be successful in what you want to be. When you become a comic book artist, all you have to do now is post your artwork online, gain a following, and say, hey, I'm creating this series. Will you follow it? Will you support it through a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe? And most of the times, people are extremely successful with it, and they will release their books. Or when you want to become a famous person, instead of having to join a studio, you can create your own thing on YouTube or do your own thing on Twitch. You can be your own entertainer now these days. All you need is have a phone and have an idea, and people will follow it. Now, will it become big? it depends on what people were into at the time, Sometimes luck is involved with it. But it shows that you don't need to go down the traditional rabbit hole in order to become famous now these days. And that's what I'm getting from this one. It seemed like a bunch of girls who probably had a dream but wasn't able to meet it because certain things happen in life. So they all come together online and decide to join together. So the thing is will they be together? Or will they mostly be doing their own thing where they will have like talking through emails, talking through messages, streaming sites, and then every now and then they'll join together and do something. Who knows? The possibilities are very wide variety when it comes to this one, and I was shocked to see that. Like, now, question is will it have that hurdle? Will it be the oh no, the school might close down? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. The school might close down. But then again, these are girls who are from different places. And so they're joined together. So they're not in the same area like it is the typical high school girl thing where they come to the thing, they create that school idol group. Then the student council president's like, no, you can't do that. No idols allowed. And then they find out the school could be closing down because of the lack of members. So they join Love Live to get people want to go to the school and stuff like that. Like, I'm hoping they don't do that. Superstar kind of fell on that during its part time. Then luckily they dropped it immediately. Like it was over. It was like one arc and it was done. And I hope they don't do that in this one. I really don't. We can't do that. Ninja Saki didn't do it, and they didn't have to do it. Of course, they kind of had this. The student council president herself didn't want it to be closed down, which I like that about Satsuna. She just didn't want nothing to do with it in a way. So I'm glad they did that with Ninja Saki. That's why Ninja Saki is probably my most favorite of the Love Live series. Now, when it comes to this one, what will be the main plot? They'll actually be together. What will be the project in a way? Will they all be competing for Love Live, or will they be doing their own thing like they did in Ninja Saki? It could be. So this could be not a main series kind of Love Live, but kind of like Ninja Saki, where they're doing their own thing. They're not competing to be in Love Live, but they're doing their own thing to be school idols. Will they be solo idols? Will they do pairs here and there? Who can say? The question is when will this drop? When will it happen? We'll have to wait and see. But that's all I got, man. We got the character introductions, we got their artwork, see what they're good at, what they like. The typical stuff. But I'm looking forward to it because, it's been Superstar ended, and I'm waiting for the last two videos of Ninja Saki movies to come out. So who knows when that will be. But I'm looking forward to it. So that being said, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox, signing out.